Hello! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week's video is going to be a week of workouts, and I'm excited for this one because I've really been loving this new split I'm on. I've been on it for about like 5 weeks, I think, and it is going to be a little bit different because it's not a full 7-day split. So like my workouts don't correspond with the days of the week. Like I don't always hit legs on Monday. It's going to be different every single week. So my split is actually 6 days. It's 4 lifts, 2 rest days. 1 is an active rest day and then 1 is a full rest day, and then I start the split over after that. So we have quads and glutes, chest and arms, hamstrings and glutes, and then back and shoulders. And then within those 4 workouts, I do an active rest day, which is like core and cardio. I also do cardio after all of my lifts as well, which you'll see. But yeah, today's day 1, so we're doing quads and glutes. So I'll show you my fit. So I'm wearing the bandeau bra and then the everyday seamless shorts. I wear this outfit all the time and like the leggings version. This is just like my go-to for when I don't know what to wear. I am gonna put some sweats on though because we have to get groceries after the gym, and I fear I may get harassed if I go into the grocery store like this. I think I'm gonna be super duper basic and stick with the all black. These are the training department joggers, and this is the training fleece hoodie. Everything's from Gymshark as always, and you can use code DUTES10 to save 10% off. Now let's go get our pre because I'm fiending for some caffeine. I was gonna do pre, but I kind of really want an energy drink. So we're gonna do the Peach Rings energy drink from EHP. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna start off with a leg extension superset. So we're doing 8 reps of single leg extensions on each leg, and then we're immediately upping the weight and going straight into regular leg extensions for another 8 reps. So that's 8 reps one leg, 8 reps the other leg, up the weight, and then 8 reps both legs, and that's 1 set, and we're doing 3 sets total. And just because this is the first exercise of the workout does not mean we're going light. These should be hard. Your last rep should be very difficult to complete the full range of motion if you even can. Next is hip thrust. I either do barbell hip thrusts or use the machine, honestly, just depending on if I feel like setting up for barbell hip thrusts or not. I'm not going as heavy as I can on these because I do like to keep them pretty high reps. So we're doing 4 sets of 10 here, and I really focus on control and exaggerating that squeeze at the top after every rep. I always make sure I do at least 1 unilateral or one-sided movement, and currently for my quad days it is Bulgarian split squats. For these I like to go heavy and really push the weight I'm using, so I don't go super high volume like I do with the hip thrust, and instead I'm doing 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps on each leg here. And then our last movement is calf raises. This is my favorite variation on the like standing machine, but really any machine or just using free weights works as well. And these are going to be pretty high volume, so 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps here. And since it was a leg day, my cardio is going to be just walking on the treadmill, and I walked for 30 minutes while reading my book. If you read and you're not reading while walking on the treadmill, you definitely should try it. I swear time goes by so fast and I end up reading so much while doing my cardio. I wish I could read on the Stairmaster as well, but I think I would fall down. Okay, it's back and shoulders today. So for the fit we have, this is a new minimal bra color. What is this color called? Wait a second. Coral red. And I really like her. I feel like once the sunlight comes back routinely and I can get a freaking tan, it's gonna look really good. Then I have just the Safari black leggings, the Nike P6000s. Can you see? It's hair wash day, so we did a slick back. Oh my god, I'm not wearing earrings. That's like rule number 1 of a slicky Ricky is you have to wear earrings. I can't get this in my freaking ear. There we go. Okay, for pre we're doing Oxy Shred, the mango flavor. I think this one's my favorite. I did have coffee not that long ago, so I'm gonna do a little less than a full scoop. Remember to use code DUTES when you're shopping EHP. Let's go! So regardless of the workout I'm doing, I always start out with the movement that I want to be least fatigued for, or the movement that I'm going to be going heaviest on. So for back, it's going to be pull-ups. This is more of like a skill movement for me just because I want to get better at them. So I start out with those doing 3 sets of as many reps as I possibly can, and I always make sure to slow down and do a nice eccentric rep as slow as I can for the last rep. Then we're jumping to shoulders, so I can do my main shoulder movement, which is going to be shoulder press. I flip back and forth each week whether I'm doing dumbbell shoulder press or machine shoulder press, but I always make sure I'm doing some variation of shoulder press. Growing my shoulders is one of my main goals right now, and this is a really good movement for that. Now that I've done my two main movements for the workout, we're going to jump back into the back exercises. We're doing cable lat pull downs. This is going to be another lat focused movement, as well as it translates really well into helping with pull-ups. So I like to go pretty high rep with these and push myself really close to failure, so I do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Next is going to be cable single arm rows. I always either do these or dumbbell single arm rows. These are also going to be working our lats as well as our middle back. I like to make sure I'm always hitting my upper back, middle back, and lats on back day. I like to go pretty heavy with these, so I did 3 sets of 6 reps on each side. And next for our upper body movement is going to be cable rear delt flies. I either do these or the rear delt flies on the machine. I can't go super heavy with these, so I like to go pretty high rep. I do 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps here. And these hit our upper back as well as our rear delts, so we're kind of moving into shoulders with these. Then we go straight into our shoulder accessory movements. These are going to be dumbbell lateral raises and dumbbell front raises, and I've been doing them as a superset. So I do 1 set of the lateral raises straight into the front raises. These are what we're finishing the workout with, so I really treat these as a burnout, and I do 4 to 5 sets of these. Here I did 12 reps of the lateral raises and 8 reps on each side for the front raises, but I always make sure I'm staying up within the 8 to 12 rep range for both of these. That's it for the lift portion. Don't mind me checking the pump before I move over to cardio. Since it was an upper body day today, we're doing stairs for cardio. I'm doing 30 minutes, but if you're not at 30 minutes, don't worry. You can start from wherever you're at and just increase about like 5 minutes each week. And make sure you got something to do for the stairs. You want something to keep you busy. I usually watch a YouTube video or whatever show I'm watching. It makes the time go a lot faster, trust me. Hi. Sorry about the lighting. The sun is setting because it is already almost 6 o'clock and we're just not going to the gym. But I'm just hitting abs and cardio today. So for the fit, we have the Elevate bra and the contrast seamless leggings. Can you see? And then I think I'm gonna do stairs and walk. So I'm gonna wear my Hoka Bondi 8s. No pre today because it is 6 p.m. and we're just doing cardio and abs, so I think we'll be okay. So for core, I don't do the same exact movements every week, but these 4 that I do in this workout are some of my favorite ones. And I do like to do them in a circuit instead of just finish one exercise and then move on to the next. So I'll pick 3 to 4 exercises and do 4 to 5 rounds of each of them. And when I'm picking the exercises, I try and make sure I'm hitting all parts of the core. So a crunching movement for your outer core or rectus abdominis, a deep core movement or transverse abdominis, and then also hit my obliques and sometimes my hip flexors as well. So first, cable crunches, I do 15 reps of these, and then I go straight into my second movement, which is going to be side planks, and I'm doing 30 seconds on each side for this. These are really good for your obliques as well as your deep core. Then I'm doing a unilateral farmer's carry, so I'm holding just a weight on one side, and that's really going to challenge the oblique of the opposite side. And I do 25 steps of these with the weight on each side. I really love any variation of a farmer's carry. These are really helpful with injury prevention and just creating a really resilient core overall. Then lastly, I'm going to do hanging leg raises. These are going to work your hip flexors as well as your core, which is good for me because I've always struggled with my hips being like my weakest part. I do 10 reps of these and then restart the circuit, and I do 3 to 4 more rounds of that whole thing. Today for cardio, I did do stairs and walking. I don't always do both on my active rest day. Sometimes I just do one or the other, but today I wanted to just like split it up between the two. So since I split it up between both, I did 15 minutes on the stairs and then 20 minutes walking. It's leg day again. We have hammies today. So here's the fit. This is a new minimal bra color. And then these are the Lift seamless shorts. These are like the OG, like first ones that came out. Also, I'm gonna link my outfits for every day from this week in the description box if you wanna like shop anything specifically. Hammies has become like my favorite day recently, so I'm excited. Okay, for pre, we're gonna do a mango oxy shred again because it's my fave. We're doing full scoop. Okay, let's go. So So we're starting off pretty much the same way I start off my quad workout, but we're doing hamstring curls instead of leg extensions. And it's going to be another unilateral to bilateral superset. So we're doing single leg straight into both legs. So we have 8 single leg hamstring curls on one leg, 8 on the other leg, immediately increase the weight, and then 8 with both legs. And that is going to be one set, and we're doing 3 sets in total. Then we're moving into our unilateral movement for the workout. My current hamstring day unilateral movement has been touchdowns. I call these touchdowns instead of step up because step up makes me think you start on the ground and then you step up onto the box and that's where you end the rep, but we're actually starting on top of the box, lowering down, tapping our toe, not dropping any of our weight onto the ground, and then driving back up onto the box. And I'm doing 3 sets of 8 reps on each leg. Next, we're doing dumbbell RDLs. Sometimes I do barbell, sometimes I do dumbbell. And I like to make these a little bit more glute biased, so I'm adding a little bit more bend in my knee than I would if I wanted to isolate my hamstrings more. And I like to keep these pretty high volume, so I'm doing 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Finishing off with some more hamstring isolation, we're going to do seated hamstring curls. These are going to be super high rep as well, so we're doing 5 sets of 12 reps, and I like to do minimal rest between sets because we're really treating this as like a burnout at the end. And because it was a leg day, our cardio is going to be walking on the treadmill, and I walked for 30 minutes. It is, what is it? It is chest and arms day, so I'm going to show you guys my fit. We have the everyday seamless leggings, and then the strength department tee. Then I have the cotton lifting bra, same color as the leggings underneath. Then we got our New Balance, what the fuck are these called? 9060s. Giving a little bit of Kim Possible today. Well, we are doing watermelon or mango? Let's do watermelon. For my pre to be ice cold. So first exercise for chest and arms is always going to be bench. This is another one of those exercises that I treat as kind of a skill. It's just something that I want to get better at. So since I do bench for strength as opposed to muscle growth, my rep ranges are going to be a lot lower. I stick within the 1 to 5 rep range for bench, and today I did 3 sets of 5. And that's just when I get up to my working weight. So none of my warm-up sets count for that 3 sets of 5. Next is going to be incline chest press. I either use dumbbells or a machine, and this is really just here to help with my bench press, and I do 3 sets of 8 to 10 of these. Moving on to triceps, we're going to start with dips. I've been trying to get better at these. I used to be able to do like 12 reps in a row of these, but now I can only do like 5 or 6 max. So I do 3 sets of as many reps as I possibly can, so I'm going to failure each set for these. And next for triceps is going to be barbell skull crushers. You can do these with dumbbells as well. I've just come to like these a lot more than like cable tricep extensions, and for these I did 3 sets of 10. Moving on to biceps, we're going to do 2 variations of curls. The first one's going to be a slight incline / decline, you're just sitting back a little bit and doing wide curls. I find sitting at the slight incline helps to get a really good stretch at the bottom. I don't know, it kind of puts a stretch on your anterior delt as well. And I do 3 sets of 10 to 12 of these. I go really close to or all the way to failure here. And then lastly, we have dumbbell hammer curls. This is just another curl variation. The bicep actually has 2 heads that connect on different parts of your arm / shoulder. So doing both the wide curls and then the hammer curls, we're just ensuring that we're hitting both parts of the muscle. And since it was an upper body day, that means I had stairs, so I did 30 minutes of those.